President Trump announced via Twitter that he and the First Lady Melania Trump have tested positive for the coronavirus. Natalie Brandt has more details from the White House.
President Trump and the First Lady have developed minor symptoms following their positive test for COVID-19.
We have a president that is not only on the job, will remain on the job, and I'm optimistic that he'll have a very quick and speedy recovery.
The president's announcement came after one of his closest aides, Hope Hicks, tested positive for the virus on Wednesday. She traveled with the president to Ohio and Minnesota this week. The president confirmed her positive test on Fox News last night while awaiting his own results.
I just went out for a test. They just do it. It'll come back later, I guess. And the First Lady also, because we spend a lot of time with Hope and others.
The White House Physician's Office is now conducting contact tracing, but it's still unclear how many people may have been exposed.
I fully expect that as this virus continues to go on, other people in the White House will certainly have a positive test result.
Vice President Mike Pence's office announced he tested negative for COVID-19 this morning. The president's response to the coronavirus pandemic has been a key issue in the presidential race. His diagnosis takes him off the campaign trail for now, with just 32 days until Election Day. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden tweeted that his thoughts and prayers are with the president and First Lady for a swift recovery.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
Biden, who shared the debate stage with the president on Tuesday, was tested for the coronavirus this morning. His campaign says it came back negative. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
Democratic vice presidential nominee Kamala Harris and her husband said they will continue campaigning after also testing negative. And the grand jury recording of Kentucky's investigation into the Breonna Taylor case have been released. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron and his team presented its case over several days to the grand jury. First-degree wanton endangerment charges for former LMPD Detective Brent Hankinson, who fired 10 rounds from outside Taylor's apartment. The charges are related to the bullets that went into Taylor's neighbors' apartments. No one was charged directly in her death. Taylor's family and supporters across the country say the tapes are the next step in their ongoing march for justice. And the pandemic has affected the biggest shopping day of the year. Will Black Friday be gone forever? Yikes. We'll tell you why next.